Hello, I'm here to make another video. Okay, but before that, look, I want to be clear. Everything I speak to you is all of truth, but it's only of my truth. You know, I only want to be honest with you because being honest during humility is where, you know what I'm saying, you overcome all your obstacles, you overcome, the things that try to keep you bound. And that's the only way the Almighty can free you from your past and from things that you face. You know what I'm saying? It's actually facing these things. So, recently I spoke to my counselor. Of course, I have a counselor. It's not nothing new. Um, and like she made me, out of a list of almost 100 things, she made me pick out, it was at least 10, but I picked out 14 in reference to my goals in life. My values in life. That's what it was. It was values in life. And doing that right there, my next assignment was to think about the barriers of these goals, things that's holding me, myself, things that is holding me, the barriers that is holding me from accomplishing these values, right? So with that being said, when she said that, it made me think of two things as far as barriers. Barriers is the barriers I hold on myself, and then barriers is the barriers that I need to put up. Because let's be honest, people be doing too much, and sometimes we do too much. So barriers are needed. Barriers I need to be broken, barriers I need to be put up. And you understand, you truly understand, because like I said, this common sense. So, okay, me, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna cause me a little humility, but in a way, it's not really gonna cause me, because like I said, I'm free from a lot of things, and the only way I can be free is if I speak the truth at all times. All right. Today's scripture comes from God's mercy and Israel's unfaithfulness. Isaiah chapter 43, verse 18. Forget the former things. We do not dwell on the past. And chapter 43, verses 15 through 21, it basically talks about, this section pictures a new exodus for a people, once again oppressed, as the Israelites had been as slaves in Egypt before the Exodus. They would cry to God, and again He would hear and deliver them. A new Exodus would take place through a new desert. The past miracles was nothing compared to what God would do for His people in the future. So when God says don't go back, don't. And I tell you that because, I'm going to be honest with you. Recently, before I moved here, I had been dealing with somebody. Now, I've been here for a year now. But before that, I had been dealing with somebody I first met him in 2019 when I first, in my beginning of stop smoking cigarettes, which made, meeting him was much comfortable because he don't smoke and he's not a drinker, not a drinker like that. So, like I was. So, we being the same age, I'm talking about, like, it was something I had something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? That made me want to change my ways. Like I said, we was the same exact age. Me just a couple months older. Definitely my type. I'm talking about 6'3", chocolate, gold teeth in the front. You know what I'm saying? He was military previously, but also had been in prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people changed, and then he was a insurance adjuster at a big Eguadin. I'm just gonna say it. Be honest. Eguadin. A manager. So you know what I'm saying? Like, people change their life, and like I said, he had his things going on. A single father of two. But and 2 degrees, and one was in early childhood development. Okay, but with that being said, like I said, it was something that I thought that I wanted. And don't get me wrong, he was a good person, and he's still a good person, just not good for me. So, but before, I thought that he was good for me. Like, I was trying to hold on to him. I ain't gonna tell no story. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the best thing at this time. It's like the best thing I ever had. I had cut everything off. Everything. I had I was doing a lot in the streets before. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was single, I was doing what I wanted to do. But, including, I cut everything off for him. I just want to be honest, because I ain't want to, I cut everything off for him. Like I said, and that was at the beginning of 2020. So when I moved here, you know what I'm saying, like, before I moved here, our plans was, like, for him to come and visit and do all this, like, try to make this work as a distant relationship. But, as I got here, and time went past, sometimes you just see what you had planned doesn't work. And when the Almighty takes you out of a situation, and don't get me wrong, like I said, you know, that's why I stopped drinking and everything, because, you know, I had something to look forward to. Like, I had somebody that was actually, you know, I feel like was a really good person. Like, at the time, I thought was perfect for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. But at the things that we had planned, it ain't what the Almighty had planned. And not just that, I want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's a good person, just not good for me. So, back in December, you know what I'm saying, I had to let him know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thank you for helping me be loyal to myself, because that's what he taught me, to be loyal to myself. Because a lot of times you don't know everything about everybody, and you got to know when to move on. So, I wish the best for everybody. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, I wish the best for everyone. I wish everyone get what they need out of life. And I want the best out of them, the best to them out of life, because, yo, life is not a game. You know? Life is not a game. Life is not a game. And I wouldn't wish bad on nobody. You know? So, I wouldn't wish no heartaches. I wouldn't wish... I don't have time for nothing negative. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everyone has to deal with whatever they have to deal with, because only God knows exactly what people have going on. So, my thing was, you know, you can't go back dealing with everything from the past. And I say that because, like, recently, you know, let's be honest, I'm telling you, I was deep in the heels for him. But then, like I said, he taught me how to be loyal to myself, because everybody ain't always what you think they are. You know, and at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, you gotta understand that instead of you one partial of something, you deserve a whole, a complete. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about complete happiness, not partial happiness. So that's where I'm at, you know. And so I got a text late Friday night, you know, from this person, you know, but then they put on there, I want you so bad, like, with all the O's and everything. Now, usually for a person, especially when you done been with a person, you know what I'm saying, like, and 2 years, you know what I'm saying, like, it kind of hit you. But I was not going, I don't have time for that. See, I don't have time for that, because people miss your presence. That's all I gotta say. And I still wish people the best, but I don't want to go back dipping into the past of something that ain't fitting what I got going on now. And so, I just want to be honest with you. And this is my message from the Almighty. He's cutting things off, opening new doors. People always want to hang out with the past. But why do we either want to hold on or go back to things that cause us any type of unnecessary pain? We will try to force things to work. God says he's taking us to new places where certain people just can't go, including the OU. Why associate yourself with anything that will bring the bad out of us? Let me be, like me being a recovering alcoholic, I can't hang out with people that drink every day. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't fit where I'm trying to go to. You know, so... Lot knew he had to get his family away from Sodom and Gomorrah and to save them, but his wife looked back and basically destroyed the whole family, because, you know, what she did right there, it's like a bug in my head. That was a bug. Oh. Lord have mercy. Alright, anyway, we're gonna finish this message. Lot knew, okay, because his daughters end up having a baby by their own father. Like, I ain't about to let that mess this message up. Okay, you can't force people to do the right thing. Take no part of your past, because God has greater for you. And it said, just like soul ties, how can you let go when you do everything to ravel around tighter? Like staying in contact or stalking a page or a friend's page. You know, just try to figure out stuff. When you're supposed to let the past go, let the past go. Watch what your mouth speaks when your heart desires something else. How can God move you forward? Allow God to throw your past out your house so it can be out of sight and out of mind. Lot's wife wasn't mentally prepared for what was ahead, so she looked back and paid the price. We get fear and have many questions, scared to move forward, but God is doing a new thing. We must stop being upset about what we lost and get excited about what we are about to receive. Those who want to stay in their past will not last. He's shifting our mind, and honestly, I just don't want to be associated with everything. What? I don't want to be associated with everyone and everything from my past. So, with that being said, let us look for something different in life. Like, stop the extra. We don't need it. God knows your heart. He sees your heart. Want something different in life and leave the past behind, because yeah, the past is just what it is, the past. Blessing to you all, and I love you. Be safe and take care of yourself. Like I said, seek God first and keep Him first. Take care.